You cannot separate estate planning from tax planning. They go hand in hand in many areas. One of those areas is capital gains taxes. These can significantly affect an estate. Here's an example of how capital gains taxes work. Suppose a man, we'll call him Bob, bought a house in 1978 for $50,000. That $50,000 purchase price becomes the home's cost basis. As the years go by, that cost basis remains constant, but the house's fair market value increases. By 2018, the house is now worth $200,000. The $150,000 difference between the market value and the cost basis is the capital gain on the house. Here's how this can affect both estate planning and long-term care planning. In 2018, Bob signs his house over to his daughter, Sue, because Bob is worried about losing the house to long-term care costs. Along with the house, Bob is giving Sue that $50,000 cost basis. Suppose Bob lives another 10 years. When he dies, the house is now worth $250,000. Sue now sells the house for market value. Because she still had the $50,000 cost basis, she just realized a gain of $200,000. The IRS will tax Sue on that gain at a rate of either 15 or 20%. That means between $30,000 and $40,000 will be lost to taxes. This is why you should never give your house away, period. Okay, so let's back it up and try something different. In 2018, Bob doesn't sign the house over to Sue, but instead does smart long-term care planning that keeps him as the owner of the house in the eyes of the IRS. Now, when Bob dies 10 years later, the house is part of his estate, and Sue receives the house as an inheritance. And because of that, the cost basis of the house gets a step up to its current market value of $250,000. Now, when Sue sells the house for $250,000, she will have realized a gain of $0, which means instead of paying $30,000 to $40,000 in taxes, she pays nothing. This method of tax planning is very effective with real estate and with stock portfolios. To learn more about how to save your family from huge tax burdens after you're gone, you should have a sit-down with an experienced estate planning attorney soon.